The Browns are now on the clock. The Browns have just picked up Baxter, who will not bark twice if he's in Milwaukee. Adam, what more can you tell us about him?
A skilled running back with a nose for the end zone, his draft stock got a shot in the arm after setting a team record for single-game rushing touchdowns. He's a unique mixture of speed, power, and agility, reminding some draft experts of Emmitt Smith. Sources I spoke with absolutely love his linebacker mentality, refusing to go out of bounds and taking on defenders in hopes of extra yards wherever and whenever possible. He should see immediate action in the preseason and compete for the starting spot.
The Texans are now on the clock. Pick's been made. Let's go to Adam Schefter to hear more about the player.
Well, there isn't much to say other than this kid was born to run. He's the spitting image of his father, a nationally ranked sprinter in several major events and highly recruited by every major college. However, unlike his dad, he chose to pursue a career in football, and so far that decision is paying off. He may not be gold medal fast, but he has the speed and quickness to cause fits for the opposing team. He's the type of player you like to see out in the open field where he can make moves a lot of other players can't. The coaches are going to love having his speed at their disposal.
Adam, what can you tell us about the Bengals' newest player?
He always flashed the potential to be a playmaking defensive back in college, but scouts never saw that ability during the offseason. He didn't look confident catching the ball in reaction drills, and when he did, it took a second before he turned and ran downfield. He has the tools to be a good defender in this league, but he may not be the impact player people thought he would be immediately. We'll see if he can ever develop into that for this team.
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Portland Lumberjacks are now on the clock. All right, team is now off the clock. Adam Schefter, can you tell us about their newest player?
He's the type of offensive lineman that doesn't get mentioned often by the commentators, but when they do, it's complimentary. He's a smart, big guy who knows how to play mistake-free at the line. In fact, he won a stretch of games this season in which he didn't allow a single sack. That's an impressive feat for any college offensive lineman, and it's no wonder to see a team take him. He's going to have to adjust to the larger size and strength of NFL defensive linemen, but I think his intangibles are stronger than any lineman in this class.
The Redskins are now on the clock. Our very own Adam Schefter has more to say about this pick.
A strong late-season game may have gotten him in the headlines across the country, but draft scouts have been well aware of what he brings to the table throughout this season. Sources tell me GMs came away from the combine giddy at the possibilities of adding his power arm and leadership abilities to their team. He's a student of the game who's no doubt ready to begin dissecting his new playbook on the journey to the team facility.
The Bills are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. Let's go to Adam now, who's got more on the Chargers' last pick.
This kid is pure athlete. He did everything in his pro day to prove any doubters wrong. I was told by one coach that they designed the drill specifically to test his dual threat ability, and he aced all of them. He threw roughly 70 passes with a good chunk of those throws on design rollouts. Looking at his combine numbers, we already knew he was fast, but to move and remain accurate throwing downfield is what scouts got a chance to see during those workouts. Having a quarterback with his skill set on the team will open up the possibility of using the read option and other creative schemes. It'll be fun to watch how this team builds an offense around him.
The Salt Lake City Flyers are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Brooklyn Dodgers are now on the clock. The Mexico City Diablos are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.